Hello and welcome to Game 2 of this double header at Waverley Softball Association between the Southern Knights and the Altona Hawks. We've just had Game 1 where the Altona Hawks won 14-2 and we're just about to begin Game 2. Southern Knights will be fielding first. Pitching is Stephen Dawson. Catching to Sam Seach. Playing first is Matt Dyer. Second, Ethan Crevasse. Third base, Corey Beswick. Shortstop, Daniel Dawson. And left field, Tim Nelson. Centre field, Nick Green. And rounding out the fielding positions in right field is Mark Scammell. Batting leadoff for the Hawks is Jai Robinson. As we're just about getting ready for the first pitch. And for those unfamiliar, in the second game of the doubleheader, we do start with a runner on first base. That runner for the Hawks is Bailey Saxon. So Robinson sees the first pitch for a ball. As the second one stays low as well. As that one goes low and gets away from catcher Sam Seach. And it sees Saxon Bailey make his way to second on the steal. So a 3-0 count to the Hawks lead off Jai Robinson. As that one stays low as well, and so Robinson earns himself a lead-off walk. Which means that we've got runners on first and second now. And coming up to the plate is Sam Reel. Looks at the first two pitches that are both down and high. And so Real has a 2-0 count on him. Shapes to the bunt and gets it down. Picked up by the Knights' third baseman, Corey Beswick, but can't get it off to first in time. And so Sam Real's bunt has the bases loaded. Bases are loaded with Ty Crean at the plate now, as he watches the first pitch come through the zone for a strike. And despite that ball finding its way to the back net, Bailey Saxon remains at third base. We have Jai Robinson at second and Sam Real at first. And a swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher as well towards first base. Able to recover it, but not in time for the play at home. And so Bailey Saxon scores a run, the first run of the game for the Hawks. 1-2 count on Sam Real at the moment with both Jai Robinson. Sorry, 1-2 count on Ty Crean at the moment with both Jai Robinson and Sam Real on third and second. But another passed ball sees Robinson scoring the Hawks' second run of the game. Taking a 2-0 lead early on here at the top of the first. Sam Real's made his way to third and he'll come home on this hit by Ty Crean as he makes his way to third and slides in safely. So a triple by Ty Crean. An RBI triple from Ty Crean has seen the Hawks jump out to a 3-0 lead early on. Still no outs as we see James Grego come up to the plate. And takes the first pitch for a strike. That pitch gets away to the back net as well. And so Ty Crean scores the Hawks' fourth run of the game. Still no out for the Hawks at the top of the first. One ball and one strike on James Grego. He makes contact on that one, but it goes down the line in foul territory. And swinging strikeout for James Grego. That's the first out for the Hawks at the top of the first. They've still got a 4-0 lead as Todd Crean comes up to bat now. First pitch is low for a ball on Todd Crean. As that pitch is out of the zone as well. Gets a piece of that one as it goes on the third base line and is caught by third baseman Corey Beswick, basically climbing the fence and making the catch. What a great out. So the Hawks now 2 down, with Liam Thomas at the plate right now. And he gets a good piece of that one, and it goes deep over the fence in right field. And so Liam Thomas with a solo home run as he extends the Hawks' lead, now 5-0. Hawks leading 5-0 early on in this game at the top of the first. They're 2 down with Jason Crane at the plate right now. Watches the first one for a ball. And swings at that one to bring the count back to an even 1-1. Makes contact on that one to shortstop Daniel Dawson, who throws it to first to retire the side. And so the Hawks out to an early lead, leading 4-0 as we head into the bottom of the first. So the defensive lineup for the Altona Hawks, we have George Ironside pitching and Liam Thomas catching. At first base is Ty Crean. At second base is Bailey Saxon. Third base Sam Reel. And rounding out the infield is shortstop Todd Crean. Left field Jai Robinson. Jason Crean is in centre field. And James Grego is standing out in right field. And we're ready to begin the bottom of the first inning right now. Leading off for the Southern Knights is their shortstop, Daniel Dawson. And the base runner starting on first is their left fielder, Tim Nelson. That pitch stays low and gets to the back net as Tim Nelson steals to second. As pitcher and catcher George Ironside and Liam Thomas get together and have a little bit of a talk. So we see Daniel Dawson at the plate right now with a 1-0 count, and Tim Nelson at second. As that pitch is inside. Makes contact on that one and it doesn't get past the Hawks. Doesn't get past the Hawks' third base, Sam Reel, who makes the out at first. And a playback to second to try and get Tim Nelson out is unsuccessful as he slides back in safely. And so just the one out for the Southern Knights at the moment. Daniel Dawson grounding out. Now brings up Ethan Crevasse. As the first pitch is a bit high. And that second pitch a bit low and away. So a 2-0 count now for Ethan Crevasse. Makes contact on that one. Doesn't quite clear the fence. But Tim Nelson does score from second as Ethan Crevasse earns himself a double as well. So the Knights are on the board early as well, courtesy of an RBI double from Ethan Crevasse scoring Tim Nelson. Still trail the Hawks though, 5-1 in the bottom of the first. Coming up to the plate now is Stephen Dawson. Who grounds out to shortstop. Sam Reel making the play at first. So the Knights 2 down now, with Ethan Crevasse still at second after his RBI double. Sam Seach is at the plate now. He swings at the first one, but it goes foul over the back of the net. And that one's low and in the dirt, and so count goes to 1-1. Again makes contact, but ball ending up foul. And so Sam Seach has a 1-2 count on him, with a runner at second and 2 down. As an off-speed pitch from George Ironside is called a ball. Full count now on Sam Seach. Runner in scoring position, Ethan Crevasse at second base. As he tries to chase a high one that goes down swinging, and so that brings an end to the first inning. The Hawks leading the Knights 5-1.
Like 2 meters to my right. It could hit me.
And we're ready for the top of the second now, as the Knights are back in the field. And leading it off for the Hawks is their pitcher, George Ironside. Starting on first base for the Hawks this innings is Jason Crean. That one is low in the zone for a ball. As that one is outside. Ball 2 on George Ironside. As that ball is low and gets away to the back net, which allows Jason Crean to steal second. So Jason Crean is at second, while George Ironside is at the plate with a 3-0 count. And that ball remains low as well, and so George Ironside earns a lead-off walk, which has runners on first and second now. So Jason Crean on second, George Ironside on first. Brings up Bailey Saxon for the Hawks. Tries to lay down a bunt, but it goes behind and foul. Bailey Saxon scored the first run of the game for the Hawks at the top of the first. And gets a faint tip on that one, but goes straight back into the catcher's glove. And so 2 strikes now on the batter, as he makes very good contact on that one, but it goes foul. As that ball is low as well, but Sam Seach able to keep it in front of him, which allows which allows Jason Crean to remain at second with George Ironside at first. As he swings that one and will be automatically out. As the ball climbed the back net and went out of play. So we have Jason Crean at third base and George Ironside at second. So 2 runners in scoring position. It has Jai Robinson at the plate. He had a lead-off base on balls at the top of the first inning. Shapes to lay a bunt, but notices that it would be low, and so lays off, and it is called a ball. As that one remains low as well. Three balls now to Jai Robinson. Runners in scoring position for the Hawks. As Robinson earns his second base on balls of the game. And with that, it loads the bases. So Jason Crean at third base, George Ironside is at second, and Jai Robinson at first. Brings up Sam Reel. First pitch is high for a ball. Sam Reel laid down a bunt and made it to first safely in his first at bat. As he watches that one come through for a strike, but it does get to the back net, which sees Jason Crean scoring from third. And that pitch is low as well. So still got runners in scoring position for the Hawks, who lead at 6-1 at the moment. As he gets a hold of that one. And a bit of a rundown play here between home and third. Sees George Ironside tagged out. And that is the second out for the Hawks. And so Ty Crean is at the plate now. Still got runners in scoring position for the Hawks. That's Jai Robinson at third base and Sam Reel at second. As Ty Crean sees the first pitch, low for a ball. As he makes contact on that one out to centre field. And underneath it, taking the catch, is Nick Green. And that retires the side, bringing an end to the top of the second inning. So the Hawks plate 1 run there, extend their lead out to 6-1. And as we head into the bottom of the second now. So batting first for the Southern Knights at the bottom of the second is their first baseman, Matt Dyer. Starting on base at first base will be Sam Seach. Shapes to bunt as that pitch is inside for a ball. Shape spun again. That one finds the zone, and so the count on Matt Dyer is 1-1. Matt Dyer makes contact on this, skies it into right field. Sam Seach tags up and will steal second. And despite the overthrow, making its way into left field as it's recovered by Jai Robinson. The Knights and Sam Seach remain at second. So Sam Seach has made his way to second in a scoring position. Corey Beswick is now at the plate. He gets contact on the ball to shorts, to third base, as Sam Reel is able to make the play at first. Sam Seach has made his way to third in the process, but the Knights are 2 down. Nick Green approaches the plate for his first at bat of the game. Looks at the first pitch for a called strike. Makes contact on that one, but it is a foul ball. And so 2 strikes on Nick Green. One and 2 count on Nick Green now. As he gets a hold of this one into centre left, Jai Robinson is underneath it and takes the catch. And that ends the second innings. So the Southern Knights unable to get their starting runner Sam Seach home, which means going into the top of the third now, the Hawks lead it 6-1. We're about to get underway here for the top of the third. James Grego is at the plate for the Hawks. Meanwhile, Ty Crean is the player that's starting on first base this innings. As that ball is in the dirt. And that ball's low too and gets away. And so Ty Crean will make his way to second base on the steal. Two balls on James Grego. As he makes contact on that one, but it goes foul. Swings hard at that one on a ball that's up. So it's a 2-2 count now on James Grego. Got a runner, Ty Crean, in scoring position at second. However, swings at that one, and it'll be a swinging strikeout for James Grego. The first out of this innings for the Hawks. Brings up Todd Crean now. As he makes contact on this one, on a hit through the infield into centre. And his RBI single will bring in Ty Crean from second. And so the Hawks have extended their lead out to 7-1 as we continue the top of the third. Coming up to the plate now is Liam Thomas. As he grounds out into a double play. That there being Ethan Crevasse making the tag on the runner going past and then playing it to first. So the Hawks get one run in that inning, take a 7-1 lead going into the bottom of the third. So we now head into the bottom of the third. Southern Knights batting. Mark Scammell is the first batter up. while Nick Green is the starting runner at first. He hits the first pitch to Jai Robinson, who takes the catch in left field. And the Knights down 1, which brings up Tim Nelson now. Swings at the first pitch that he sees. He's got a runner, Nick Green, on first. And swings at another high one. 2 strikes on Tim Nelson. Lays off that one that is too high for him. Counts now 1 and 2. As he watches that one carefully too, as that's outside of the zone. But watches that one go through the middle of the zone. So a strikeout looking for Tim Nelson. Brings up Daniel Dawson for the Knights. That one's inside. As that one falls inside as well. 2-0 count on Daniel Dawson. Three balls. That's the count. And Daniel Dawson earns himself a base on balls. As we have runners at first and second now for the Southern Knights, as Ethan Crevasse walks up to the plate. He hit a double in his first at bat of the game. As he watches this one come through the inside of the zone for a strike. And lays off that one as that's too high. 1-1 count on Ethan Crevasse at the moment. Runners on first and second for the Southern Knights, trailing 6-1. There's a big swing and a miss. Brings the count to 1 and 2. Swing at that one, but missing. And so that brings an end to the third inning. The Knights unable to get a run home there. And so after 3 innings, it's the Altona Hawks leading the Southern Knights 7-1. First batter up for the Altona Hawks at the top of the first will be Jason Crean. Starting on first base is Liam Thomas. As Crean gets a hold of this one as it goes to the fence in left field, Liam Thomas rounds third and will get home safely as Jason Crean has a stand-up double. And the Hawks extend their lead out 8-1. So Jason Crean now stands at second after that double. Brings up George Ironside to the plate. He makes contact on this one, but just back to the pitcher. And Stephen Dawson makes the play at first. That's the first out for the Hawks at the top of the fourth. Brings up Saxon Bailey now. Watches the first one go by in the zone for a called strike. Makes contact on this one just to shortstop. And Daniel Dawson makes the play over to first as Saxon Bailey grounds out. Hawks now 2 down with Jai Robinson at the plate. Jason Crean at second. Jason Crean at third, sorry. Jai Robinson's had 2 base on balls in this game so far. Starts off this plate appearance with a ball as well. Makes contact on this one, but it is just to third base as Corey Beswick couldn't get the throw there as it goes past the first baseman. And so that results in Jason Crean scoring the Hawks' second run of this inning, their 9th in total. And Robinson ending up at second on that error. Sam Reel at the plate now. Hits this one out to shortstop, but it does get by the glove on a deflection. And so Jai Robinson scores from second base as a result. The Hawks' 3rd run of this inning and their 10th in total. As Sam Reel winds up at second base on the hit. Ty Crean is at the plate right now. As that ball is in the dirt for Crean had an RBI triple in the first inning. As he watches that one closely as it's called a ball. Fouls that one down the first base line. Ty Crean has 2-1 strike, 2-1 count on him. And Stephen Dawson gets ready to pitch. And swing and a miss by Ty Crean. Says the count even 2-2. Skies this one up in the air. Shortstop is underneath it. Daniel Dawson taking the catch. And so the Hawks score 3 at the top of the fourth and take a 10-1 lead into the bottom of the fourth. And getting ready for the bottom of the fourth. We have Stephen Dawson coming up to bat, while Ethan Crevasse starts at first. So that first pitch is high. Gets hold of that one, but fouls it into the back net. Count 1-1 on Stephen Dawson. As he swings and misses at that one. Count now 1-2. As he watches that ball outside of the zone. Makes contact on that one out to centre field, but it has gone over the fence. And so, a 2-run home run from Stephen Dawson over the fence in centre field. Sees Ethan Crevasse touch home, and Stephen Dawson with the 2-run blast brings the score now to 10-3 Altona Hawks' way. Sam Seach is the next batter to come up to the plate for the Southern Knights. Leaves that first one as it's a ball. Pops this one into the infield as it is caught by the first baseman, Ty Crean. So So that's the first out for the Knights at the bottom of the fourth. Matt Dyer is at the plate now. Makes contact on that one, but it goes foul behind the plate. As he watches that one come through the zone. And so 2 strikes now on Matt Dyer. And a strikeout swinging for Matt Dyer. Here's the Knights' second in the bottom of the fourth. And so Corey Beswick comes up to the plate for the Southern Knights now with 2 out. As he watches that high one. Ball 2 now on Corey Beswick. As he gets contact on that one, but it goes straight back to the pitcher, George Ironside, who gloves it. And with that, the Knights' 4th innings is over. Scoring 2 runs off the back of a Stephen Dawson home run. Going into the top of the 5th now, it's the Hawks leading the way, 10-3. So begin the top of the 5th now. It's James Grego, the first batter up for the Hawks. As he watches that pitch for a ball on the outside. Ty Crean is the starting runner at first base. As Grego swings and misses at that one, which brings the count to an even 1-1. As he makes contact on this one, bouncing into left field. And so he'll hold up at first as Ty Crean makes his way to second base. And so we have runners at first and second for the Hawks, with Todd Crean now at the plate. He singled on his last at-bat. And he gets a hold of the first pitch here into centre field. And it's able to be collected by Nick Green, which holds the runners, but does load the bases. So back-to-back singles from the Hawks, courtesy of James Grego and Todd Crean. Has the bases loaded, with Ty Crean standing at third base as well. We have Liam Thomas at the plate, and he hits it into centre field. And so we'll have Ty Crean making it home, as well as James Grego. So a 2 RBI single into centre field from Liam Thomas. Plates 2 runs, has the Hawks leading 12-3. Jason Crean is now at the plate. He doubled in his last at-bat as he watches the first pitch for a ball, which Liam Thomas steals from first to second. So 2 runners in scoring position now for the Hawks. Todd Crean at third, Liam Thomas at second. Jason Crean at the plate. Just taken a cold strike. The count's now 1-1. As he skies this one into foul territory on the first base side, standing underneath it. Here's the Knights' first baseman, Matt Dyer, who takes the catch. So that's the first out for the Hawks at the top of the 5th. Brings up George Ironside. Watches the ball low. But makes contact on that one. Home run. Home run for George Ironside. A 3-run shot that just got over the top of the fence in left field. And so Todd Crean, Liam Thomas and George Ironside all cross the plate as the Hawks bring in 5 runs so far at the top of the 5th. Their lead has now been extended to 15-3. The Hawks back to the top of the order now. 2 outs. Jai Robinson at the plate. Makes contact on the first pitch, but it goes foul. And that pitch goes foul as well. So 2 strikes now on Jai Robinson. As he holds off on that pitch that is down low. It's a 1-2 count now. As he gets a good piece of this one. However, it is caught in right field by Mark Scammell. Brings an end to the Hawks' 5th innings. They've plated 5 runs and take a 15-3 lead into the bottom of the 5th. Ready to start the bottom of the 5th now. The Altona Hawks leading 15-3 over the Southern Knights. Nick Green is at the plate at the moment with Corey Beswick at first. As he makes contact on this one, but it goes foul on the third base side. That ball falls low, and so the count evens 1-1. That ball high and inside. Count goes to 2-1 against Nick Green. As he makes contact on that one, and it goes out into centre field. Dropped by Jason Crean. And so Nick Green settles on first base. Meanwhile, Corey Beswick holds up at second. Brings up Mark Scammell now for the Southern Knights. As that one is low and called a ball. Runners on first and second for the Knights. Corey Beswick on second, Nick Green on first. Mark Scammell with a 1 ball on him. As he gets a piece of that one into left field. And the single into left field by Mark Scammell loads the bases. Tim Nelson steps up to the plate now with the bases loaded. He scored the Southern Knights' first run in the bottom of the first. as he makes contact on that one, but it goes foul behind the catcher. Gets a piece of this one, but it's foul. Hit foul down the third base line. And so Tim Nelson now has 2 strikes against him. Bases still loaded for the Southern Knights, trying to erase a 15-3 deficit. As he lays off that one that's too high. And a swing and a miss sees Tim Nelson go down for the first out of the bottom of the 5th for the Southern Knights. Now brings up Daniel Dawson. Makes contact on this one, but just back to the pitcher, George Ironside, who plays home and gets Corey Beswick out, who also makes the play at first, and that is the game. Altona Hawks leading this one, winning this one, 15 runs to 3. So the Altona Hawks take game 1 of tonight's double-header by a score of 14-2, and also take game 2, 15-3. That brings an end to this round 1 of the Men's State League from Waverley Softball Association. We'll be sure to bring you all the action next week as well.